Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be how to highlight and contour using cream products. This tutorial is going to be super easy and in-depth for all you beginners and anyone that struggles with highlighting and contouring. There are a few pros and cons as to using cream versus powder. Like, creams tend to look more natural and can be more hydrating on dry skin, but if you have oily skin, I find that powders work better. So if you guys want to learn how to highlight and contour with powders, I'll leave a link to the video in the description box. So don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you guys haven't yet. Now let's learn how to highlight and contour with cream products. Okay, so I've already applied my base. Now we're gonna go in with highlight because it's a lot easier to darken things up if we make things too light, but it's a lot harder to lighten things up if we've made them too dark. So if we go overboard with the highlighter, it's gonna be fine. For my cream highlighter, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Stick. This is the shade Bamboo. Ideally, I would have liked a lighter shade, but this is the one I have, so I'm gonna use it. Just because I like that really intense highlight, so this is not gonna be as intense. Now, when you're choosing your cream product, you wanna make sure that it matches your skin type. So for me, I have oily skin, so I don't wanna pick anything too greasy. Otherwise, it's not gonna stick to my base and it's just gonna move around a lot. So personally, I really like the Fenty Beauty Sticks for normal to oily skin. And like, same goes for dry skin. You don't wanna pick something too dry if you have dry skin. Otherwise, it's just gonna go all patchy and you're gonna have a hard time blending it. And we don't want that. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna highlight the high points of my face. Ideally, you'd want to blend this out as you go so it doesn't dry and become hard to blend, but I'm going to show you guys where to put it, so I'm going to wait till the end to blend it. So I'm going to put it under my eyes and then take it up along my cheekbones to lift my cheeks. And we're doing sort of a triangle shape as well. And then you want to put some between your eyebrows, just at the top there. Bring it down. If you've been sunburnt before, it's like the places you would get sunburnt first. So all the high points of your face, then down the center of the nose, on top of the lip, and on top of the chin. If you really want to chisel out your cheekbones, you can put it just under your cheekbone as well, but I'm not going to. This is for beginners. So now we just want to take our blending sponge and blend this out. And my headband is hurting my head already because I have a big head. Just gonna take that off. So the wider you apply the lighter shade, the wider your face is going to look. So for instance, if you want to slim your nose, keep the line really thin down your nose. And same goes for your chin and your forehead. If you have quite a big chin or forehead, you want to keep the highlight really close to the center of your face and not drag it up on your forehead or down on your chin. I think my chin looks kind of big on camera, but in person it doesn't, so I always highlight my chin. Okay, now onto the contouring. That's the highlight shade. I'm gonna take my contour shade in the Fenty Beauty Stick. This is the Mocha shade. And you want to draw this on the base of your cheekbone, so not underneath your cheekbone, so not down here, but on the underside of the cheekbone. So if you have trouble finding your cheekbone, just take a brush or a pencil, something long and straight, and then just roll it up your cheek, and then when it hits that bone, that's where you want to draw that line. So just on that top there. And with this, the further you take it into your mouth, the older you're going to look. So I like to stop at about the edge of my iris. So just there. I really like this shade because it's a cool tone. And I feel like so many cream contour sticks are like warm tone, which is weird for a contour. And then I'm gonna place this up in my forehead. So the more you wanna slim your forehead, the further you wanna take this down your forehead, like towards your eyebrows. And then I'm gonna use this to slim my jaw as well. And then if you place some just under your bottom lip, it's gonna help make your lips look more pouty. And now we want to blend that out before it dries, which I hope it hasn't. And when you're blending it out, make sure you're blending upwards. If you're blending downwards, it's just going to bring your whole face down and you're just going to look really like sunken and saggy, which personally I don't want, but if you guys want that, go ahead. This side's dried a bit. So I definitely recommend doing this as you go instead of waiting till the end like me. And make sure you blend that into your hairline so we don't have any like obvious lines where you've contoured. Also, feel free to start off with like a light layer and then go back in with more product if you want a harsher contour, or a stronger contour, I should say. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more onto my cheekbones. I like to make my cheekbones pop. See how much easier it is to blend out as you go? Then I'm gonna contour my nose as well. Contouring my nose is really hard because I broke it and it's wonky, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you guys. So you just wanna take this down the edges of your nose. If you wanna slim your nose, take it closer to the center. Got a bit of collapsed cartilage right here. And then I like to contour the bottom of my nose as well, just so that it looks more button-like. And then the sides, and the sides of my nostrils. And sometimes I like to do like a little line right here. And now we want to blend that out. So you just want to bounce your sponge over the edges until it blends out. And it looks kind of wonky because I've got collapsed cartilage there. I can teach you guys how to straighten a crooked nose with makeup in another video if you guys want. But because this is a beginner's video, we're just gonna stick to the basics for now. Now for our like shimmery pop and highlight, I'm gonna take the Benefit What's Up highlighter. I like to use all my cream products before I set everything so that it's not hard to blend. And that way when I set everything, it's gonna stay in place. If you don't have oily skin, you might not even need to set anything depending on your products. But unfortunately, I do. I love this highlighter. So I'm just gonna take some on my fingers. I'm gonna press it on the tops of my cheekbones. Oh, yes, I love highlighters. Blend it out a bit. Oh yes. Then I'm also gonna put some down the center of my face as well. So on the tip of my nose, this little bridge part of my nose, up here, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then we blend that out. So to set everything, I'm going to use a translucent powder. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Now depending on the powder that you used, it can lighten up your highlight and contour. So if it does, just do your highlight and contour a little bit more intense than what you'd usually do. So I'm just going to take a bit of powder on a Sigma F35 brush and pat this on to the smaller areas of my face that are prone to creasing. So under my eyes. This is going to stop it creasing and keep it in place. Then for the rest of my face, I'm just gonna take the powder on a big fluffy brush and blend this in. Make sure you use a really light hand with this so that you don't move the product. Okay, I'm gonna quickly jump off camera and fix up my eyebrows and my lips, and then I'll be right back. Okay, brows and lips are on. Now I'm just gonna add some blush. If you're using a cream blush, make sure you do it before you set your face. I'm using a powder. And so that is how you highlight and contour using cream products. Like I said before, if you guys want more of an intense highlight and contour, use more dramatic colors. Yes, these stick together. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't yet. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!